I knew this trailer was coming out eventually. I knew this movie was coming out, but I haven't heard about it in so fucking long. I completely forgot about it. I didn't know what it was called. I just knew they wanted to make another Final Destination.
Now, did you hear about this even being in the makings due to you being in LA for that period of time? Because I still didn't know.
I knew they wanted to make it. I didn't even know it was in production. Like I had no timeline on the shit. Like I didn't know they were already filming it. I had no fucking idea. Like I knew they wanted to do another one, and I'm like, when they announce it, then we're gonna run through all the other ones leading up to this, and we're gonna watch this one too. But I didn't know the time frame. I didn't know when it was coming the fuck out.
First of all, I'll go see this newest one, but if we rewatch everything, I'm not watching that highway scene on part 2.
We have to. Nigga, I was in the front row of the theater watching that shit. I'm still scarred. Whenever that movie came out, I was young as fuck, and that shit still fucked me up. If I see that fucking shit on the highway, I gotta get the fuck out the way. I'm not driving behind it. I'm not driving next to it. I want no parts of it. I don't even drive with water bottles in my car because I'm afraid it's gonna fall
under
and go under the fucking joint.
Yep.
Like that shit fucked my whole life up, man.
That's why last time you got in a fucking car with that Essential water bottle, I knocked that shit right out your fucking hand. That is not getting stuck into my brake pad.
Listen, man, that shit has fucked my whole life up. And each movie has something that I will remember. I may not remember the whole movie, but I remember one particular crazy scene from each movie that still lives rent-free in my fucking head. So that's why I'm nervous and excited to watch this, because I'm like, what else are you going to fuck up of my life? I'm still hyped to see it, though, because it's Final Destination. Final Destination is classic. I had no idea this was dropping. So shout out to Irvin for even letting me know this came out today, because I had no idea. I know Fantastic Four is dropping tomorrow, but I had no idea about this shit today. So it's out. We're going to watch this shit. It come out this year. So I'm excited. Let's check this shit the fuck out. The fuck? Oh, what the fuck is that?
The old man just died. I come in as a favor.
Oh, Pearson. It's a Pearson. Okay. Oh, God.
Hey, 5-star review, yeah? Like and subscribe and all the things.
That was fire. I like that. Well, I'm not gonna get any Pearson, so I'm good.
He doing his own tattoo?
Yep.
Oh, the fuck. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, here we go. Hey, what the fuck?
This is what I hate about Final Destination. It's the domino.
Oh, shit!
Oh, you got me. Come on.
How?
What the fuck?
How?
Runs in the family, so is it gonna be like family members of the ones in other Final Destinations?
Right, for like the first original ones.
Like, I know I'm safe because I would never get that piercing anyway, so I'm good. But this is gonna fuck a lot of people up. Like, Final Destination has fucked getting LASIK for me up, so I'll never do that.
Tanning, which I shouldn't be worried
I
about.
mean, you
anyway.
don't gotta worry about that. We naturally tanned. Like, I'm never getting LASIK because of that, so thank you. So I guess it's contacts and glasses for the rest of my life. Y'all fuck that shit up.
Highway driving.
Yeah. Like I can't even drive regular on the highway if I see one of those joints.
Or taking a ladder, which is the emergency escape route out of your house.
If I see a fire escape, it's just that's it.
If I see spaghetti on the ground, that's it.
Nope. So a lot of things have been fucked up for me. Like when I get on the plane, as irrational as it is, the part 1 still plays in my head.
I don't talk about planes. I'm trying to go to Bangkok in 2 months.
Like, listen, that will fuck that shit up for me. And for that specific reason, you will never find Final Destination as one of the movies you can view on a plane. Obviously, for obvious reasons. Because they're like, nope. But that shit has fucked a lot of people up for me. A lot of things up for me. This one thing right here, and death is petty in these movies. Because it will go to great lengths just to orchestrate the right situation for you to die the most painfully you can ever die.
And
like, there's no way out of that shit.
When it comes to Final Destination, like if you go back and watch the movies, right? As you watch it, you start saying, "Oh, look at everything falling over just to make sure you die." These things seem pretty fucking realistic. Where you slip, you fall, microwave falls in your fucking face.
It's just like when you have something and it drops out of your hand and it ends up halfway across the world.
Yeah.
It's that type of shit. Because like I dropped it here. Why is it all the way in the next house now?
Your chapstick.
That's what be happening. So like in my mind, I'm like, is death trying to get me? Like why is this penny that I dropped in the next state now? Like what's going on? Like what are you trying to lead me on? So it's that type of shit that makes me buy into all the fucking crazy shit that happens in these movies. That's why I just stay in the house. Cause I'm like, I don't want to go out and then the wind blow and then next thing I know, I'm getting crucified.
You say stay in the fucking house. That's not going to help you. Apparently, death is petty inside your own fucking home. You might, I don't know. Like Final Destination. Okay, let's go back. One thing I do appreciate about the 90s and early or mid 2000s is Final Destination, The Faculty, Bride of Chucky. We've had so much. This is why I tell people within this generation, you don't know what we went through as far as movies. Final Destination, no matter how cheesy the other movies were, they still showed you certain things that made you feel uncomfortable to do simple shit.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. They fucked a lot of simple shit up for me too. And that's why these movies are a gift and a curse, because they're putting irrational fears in you that you can never outlive. It will always be there, whether you think about it or not. It's always in your subconscious. It's always there. And it can trigger randomly when you see one thing. Like, if I see a pool, I'm like, well, nope. That motherfucker got killed in the pool. You know what I mean?
Right. Speaking of, that one year we went to Florida, you want to swim with dolphins. I don't. And I love animals. I'm not swimming with no fucking dolphins. Here you go. Oh, give me the life jacket. I want to jump in. I want to befriend.
The only reason that I wanted to do that is because you met the chick at the club and she had to find a friend and they wanted to do it. So I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do it.
Right,
That's
but at that point,
reason.
I didn't give a fuck how good she felt. I didn't care how good she looked. That dolphin looked aggressive as fuck. He's talking about some... I'm not in the mood for that shit. That was some Final Destination shit. The dolphin looking like you can in this water.
Don't even know it would have ended like that. We would have had the fucking life jackets on and we would have been floating, just in case.
The dolphin had a fucking tattoo.
You just seeing stuff that...
No, fuck that. I don't get it. You watch certain movies and you don't learn from certain movies.
I don't learn. I'm the one that puts on every light in the house when we watch a horror film. So what do you mean I don't learn? I'm the one that got the fucking light grenades in the fucking garage.
I don't know. All I know is there is another Final Destination movie coming out. In a way, I'm looking like, do we need this? But also, it's kind of like, how creative can you be?
Yeah.
How many more ways can a person actually die?
You'll see. Because we be thinking we've seen everything until we see something else. I'm like, damn, I know you could kill somebody like that. It's going to be one of those things. The one main thing I'm wondering, and this is more of a hope, is I wonder if Tony Todd was able to reprise his character one last time before he passed. Because that would be great to see him in this show. But I don't know where the timeline is and if they were able to do that before. Because, of course, they would want him to come back. But I don't know when this was done and whatever like that. So if we do get to see him, I'm gonna cherish that as being the last time we get to see him play what I believe is death in this franchise. But either way, I am still hyped to see it because I love Final Destination. Even though, not all the movies were the same, but regardless of that, all the deaths were fucking ridiculous and painful to watch. Even this shit right here, I'm looking like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, there were one thing I will give credit towards the franchise. They actually turned death into an actual enemy. Whereas like death is something that you don't want to laugh about or make a cinematic, creative, energetic movie about, but they made you look at death as a figure that is saying, I am attached to you. There is no way away from this.
Yeah.
That is why the actual movies destroyed me. And I feel as though, shit, if I can get another Final Destination movie, I can get a Mace Windu movie within the next 6 years.
I mean, I would like to see that, but he's in his 70s now.
Still look the same to me.
I mean, he does, but it's like, would he want to do that? Now, don't get me wrong. I would love to see that. Like, if they do it, regardless, I'm going to watch it. But, you know, I don't know the likeliness of that. But, you know, never say never. They de-aged him before. They can do it again. We'll see. Either way, this joint right here is guaranteed to be crazy. And we got to run through the other ones leading up to this so we can reignite all that fucking trauma and go to the movies scared as shit.
That's fine. We'll watch every last Final Destination movie, but just not part 2.
And we got to watch part 2. Like, that's mandatory. It's part of the franchise. Why you going to skip it? That don't make sense. Just reignite that trauma. It is what it is.
Just give me a minute.
All right, get the fuck out. What
Damn, are they?
wrong with you? Fucking, yo, this fucking shit ass. He's so still.
Will you say goodbye to Caleb and Kaylee for me? He sort of just snuck off.
You'll see him again next year.
Oh, shit.
Caleb works at the scrapyard during the off season, and Kaylee, well,